Welcome to Coffee Break with Rachel Vigil, taking a daily look at the biggest stories in Denver sports and interacting live with you, the Coffee Break fam. So sit back, relax, grab a cup of joe, and enjoy your coffee break. Here's your host, Rachel Vigil.
We are live from Detroit, Michigan, ahead of the 2024 NFL Draft here at Ford Field, home of the Detroit Lions. It's hard to believe we are here, and we are finally going to know what the Broncos are going to do with that number 12 pick. Are they going to trade up? Are they going to trade down? Are they going to stay at number 12? And the most important question is, are they going to get a quarterback with whatever they decide to do in the first round? Obviously, we're in Detroit, so we got to go show you all the fun things to do while you're down here at the draft. So let's go. So when you come to Detroit, you of course have to have Detroit-style pizza. So we ate at Buddy's Pizza last night based off a recommendation. Look at the salad that is literally the size of my head. Buddy's Pizza, first time eating Detroit-style pizza. I've never done it before. I did cut off a little bit with a fork, so don't judge me for that, but let's go roll. Super crispy on the bottom. Giving it a 10 out of 10 also. Look at how giant this salad is. It is the size of my head. Holy smokes, Detroit. We actually found some Jokic fans.
Nikola number one.
Yes, go
That's
Nuggets.
My name too, Nikola.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's awesome, first
To
of
my
all.
friend Nikola.
I love that.
All the best.
All right, everybody give me a go Nuggets.
Go Nuggets. Say go Nuggets. 1, 2, 3.
Go Nuggets! That was so cool. One, because they came up to me and they're like, wait, are you actually from Denver? And I said, yes. And they were like, well, what are you doing here? And at first I was like, well, what do you mean? The Broncos have a huge pick at 12. And they go, yeah, but you got a huge basketball game tonight with the Nuggets taking on the Lakers. And I was like, yes. And then the gentleman told me, he was like, I'm actually from Serbia, so I'm a huge Nikola Jokic fan. And I was like, isn't everybody? So such a cool moment out here, of course. They all see the Mike flag and they're like, Denver, which is awesome to see. One thing I did not know about coming to an NFL draft is it's actually completely free to go. There are tickets, of course, that teams hand out to different people. But yeah, if you want to just come hang out, you totally can. You can see the line of people all going in. You scan a QR code and it's super easy. The past 2 years at the drafts, there has been 300,000 plus people in attendance. Then you had the COVID year, so they didn't have anyone. But the record is actually from the Nashville draft, which had over 600,000 people in attendance. Now, one thing I will say, and we have been on the hunt looking for people. There have been, of course, a ton of Detroit Lions fans, a lot of Chicago Bear fans. I have yet to see a single Denver Broncos fan, but we are on the hunt. Down at the video boards, you can kind of see it way down there. They are all over the main area down here in Detroit. And last night, all they were doing was showing JJ McCarthy videos, highlight videos, interviews he had done just on repeat all throughout the night. This place is going to explode when he gets drafted. Now, fun fact that I did learn about JJ McCarthy. He is not one of the 13 attendees that is going to be coming to the draft. However, they do have a car ready to pick him up because he will be in downtown Detroit in case he decides to somewhat go down to the stage and hang out. So who knows, maybe he's a little nervous that he's not going to get drafted where he thought and he didn't want to do a party, but it is still crazy to think he will in fact be down here and they have a car waiting ready to go. We are actually 6 stories up. We took a parking garage just to show you guys how big the actual theater setup is. It is going to be massive. After this, we're going to head to the front and show you as much as we can. We got a sneak peek and it's honestly really, really cool inside. I know it's going to look great on TV, but I also wanted to show everybody right here, this white tent down here is where all of the families are going to be. So you see like that room where everybody's sitting in couches. That's that room, and it connects into the theater where they all get to walk out. So all 13 attendees will hang out with their families in there, which will be really cool, and then get ready to take the big stage. So let's go check out the actual front of the stage now. And here we are in front of the draft theater. So cool. It looks so majestic. There are already people that are lined up here too for tonight. Again, it doesn't start until 8 p.m. local time, Eastern Standard Time. There's going to be almost 300,000 people in attendance for the entire weekend. So as you can imagine, this thing is going to be packed with lots of fans. We've still only seen a few Broncos fans, which is crazy, but essentially this looks so cool. I'm going to show you guys here in a little bit the horse head that they're doing. I'm not particularly a big fan of it, but maybe that's just me. So you guys let me know in the comments what you think. But overall, what do you think? The draft theater, because man, it is a beast. So everybody was wondering officially if Zach Wilson was going to be taking number 3. He obviously can't take number 2 because Patrick Surtain has that unless Patrick Surtain does get, in fact, traded if they decide to move up in the draft here tonight. But essentially, Will Lutz is going with number 3. That has been made official by the team. So no, Zach Wilson will not be number 3 after following Russell Wilson, who wore number 3. But to be completely honest, it really didn't matter because they were changing uniforms anyways. Everyone was worried about all the old Wilson jerseys that they were going to have. Everything's going to look different when they take the field this upcoming year. Okay, so one of the things we noticed when we got the sneak peek of the draft theater is they've got these very unique like heads for the Broncos or the Buffalo Bills or whatever it is. So we've got the Bills over here, which I'm not gonna lie, I think it looks really sick. You got the Cincinnati Bengals over here, it looks great. The Cleveland Dog looks great. And then you're gonna see the Broncos, and you tell me, are you like, come on, we could have done better, or do you actually like it? Okay, so now we've got the Bronco. I do not like how it looks, but I will say in comparison to the Chiefs, the Raiders, and the Chargers, I'll take what we can get when it comes to the Bronco one. But also, can we please talk about the Texans one over here? Like, that one is also pretty sick. But yeah, overall, the Bronco I'm giving a D because I first saw it and I went, ugh. Look at this shirt, too. Sundays are for the Broncos. Do you mind me asking, who do you want them to take?
J.J. McCarthy.
J.J. McCarthy? Do you want him to move up, or do you think they can get him at 12?
I don't think he's going to be there at 12.
I'm with you.
So
So
I'm okay with Bo next too.
Okay, perfect. That is, in fact, the NFL draft experience. It is so cool to be down here. And again, the question of the day is, what are the Broncos going to do with that number 12 overall pick? We will find out tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Also, we have to talk about Go Nuggets taking on the Lakers for Game 3 out there in LA. It's going to be a late night, you guys. Let's enjoy every single second of it. History could possibly be made tonight.